Bonjour, namaste, what's up? I hope Rabbit comes for the stream. Yeah, dude, I want you to. I really want him to come. I think he's a bit taking a break or might be feeling a bit down, but I really wish. Ping him in the Discord. Let's see, hopefully, he's able to come. Right? Like, we can ask him to come, especially. That'll be nice. Just ping in the what's it called, the Discord, like the one I have, like in the group itself, in the server. Okay, you guys can hear me, so that's good. Just want to make sure. Sweet. So what's up, lads? How you guys doing, dude? I feel somebody like somebody I really know was in my stream. The fact they said, "Oh yeah, we'll leave now. It's getting late." Crazy. Okay, just want to make sure you guys can hear me, see me, everything. Okay. Yo, what's up, Idor? So, quick question. So, the request I was asked is regarding Pico CTF, right? So, let's have a look. And, bro, I'm very. Let me make myself like this. Yeah. So let's talk about this Pico CTF quickly. So we have something for tomorrow. That's what we want, right? For tomorrow, once this is done. And I really like the Carnegie Mellon University does this. So it's pretty cool that they are like promoting cybersecurity at this level. And we can do like a whole one. So new accounts, prices and stuff. So that's good. Okay. So 100% we'll do this. And do you have any specific one, Wrench? Do you have any specific thing you want me to do, practice, or like any particular? Because I know it is based on like the topics, right? Or should we start from like first one? I came across the CPTS certification on Hack the Box, and it's harder than OSCP. Yes, that's what I've heard. They even have web shells if those who don't. Oh, nice. Yeah, starts with the basic. Yeah, I guess, especially for me. Sounds good. So we'll do this. We will 100% work on Pico CTF. And I know, like, remember from Twitch, I was mentioning we have, who's the OG? I forgot. Bandit? He has OSCP, and he mentioned that it's hard. Like he even have 2 decades of experience in cybersecurity and vulnerability research, and even he mentioned that CPTS, the Hack the Box one, is way harder than OSCP. So I think the best way would be like get the penetration tester one, security plus one, because security plus is very well known by HR people. They like to put it, and then go for OSCP and stuff. There is general category. There is a category called general. You should do that than the web. Sure, 100%. Wrench, you can like guide me through this. So tomorrow we will work towards this 100%. I also want the authentication basics and these things to be done. And I don't think it will take much time today because trees, forest, we know. Domain a little bit. I know some of it, but authentication, that's where I need some information there because that's what we will be hacking in future. I was thinking about it, getting that cert. OSCP itself is hard. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, their certifications are costly but worth it. Yeah, 100%. And that's my goal is to like, because right now I'm at a level like I will be able to pay for Hack the Box subscription. But let's say what is the cost for certificate? And also, I don't know if you guys know, but a lot of companies you work for, they are very much willing to pay for the certificates. My company, as long as I'm learning through their platform and stuff, and I'm able to prove that I have enough knowledge for this, it's very well like they are happy to pay for it. I just have to get approval from my manager for these things, which a lot of them do. As long as you're working hard, you're a good employee, nobody cares, or nobody do objections. Once I get my PWPA and PWPP, then I can get started with OSCP. Nice. Yeah, I have a friend. His company pays for it. Yeah, yeah. My company like have like I think hundreds of thousands of employees, so they have their. That's the reason they have their own learning platform. But for certification, they are very much help willing to do. Yeah, because like for example, let me give you the reason I how I know about companies very well. There is Gayak. So see these costs. Like we are talking about OSCP being 250. These cost like $1,200, $1,000. That's some people's like in India. I know that's some people's monthly income, and their courses can even reach like $7,000. Right? That's my month's income. I'll make a course by it'll be split it 50-50. Yeah, dude. Like, I can't afford this. Like, this is legit. I can't afford. This is OSCP 1700. Yeah, that in that case, hack the box is very well, right? If we fail, we should pay again. Actually, when you do through company, um, if you fail for the first time and if you are near, they will still pay again for you, depending on certain things, right? But yeah, dude, like some these Gayak ones are legit made for companies, right? Pearson View, right? Through them, they are, you can take this. That's the one near my house. So 7K. If they are taking this much, they will they will hack for me. Yeah, yeah, bro. There is. Have you? Do you know even there is something called hacker as a service? There was a company. So in India, right, there is a company because you might know like Microsoft 365, that's software as a service, platform as a service, blah blah blah, infrastructure as a service. There is legit something called hacker as a service, and in $7,000 they will be happy to come to your home and hack anyone who you like, right? Exploit as a service. Everything is a service now. So it is a very big thing. Hacking as a service is actually a big thing. And even like I think it was in India, Hyderabad, some like international uh, cases were happening, so they had to go there and take them down. Because Indian government don't care about those, right? Same as Russian, because a lot of countries have stolen so much money from India and stuff like that. So they are like, yeah, we hardly have. They don't care much. They will go to maintain the good relations, but they won't care if somebody's doing scam calls and stuff because legit they stole $47,000. It's called pen testing, right? No. So there is what is that? Malware as a service. There is hacker as a service, but even like because in penetration you are doing a lot more, but there's like malware as a service. There's some really case stuff, crazy stuff. Ransomware as a service is a thing. That's actually also on Darknet Diaries. I heard about this too. I'm interested in this career because of Edward Snowden. Yeah, re-evil here. Yeah, re-evil, ransomware as a service. Yeah, some of it is because you are legit like doing for any country anywhere you want. So we have ransom. So Grand Crab is ransomware, particularly effective one to was developed and deployed by a group of criminals who kept it close to their chests, right? So just in case if anybody is interested, this was the one I learned from. Oh, also, let me make an APT group then. Yeah, it's crazy, right? So many things are out there nowadays. Like ransomware as a service is legit, like some another level stuff we are looking into, right? And they make good money. They're like some of them. Anyone, what was that? Karma hacking software. So Karma was also one of them attacks, right? Same as like you might have heard recently. It was by NSO group Pegasus. See the cost of this. Uh, here's the cost they mention. According to New York Times, in 2016, the cost upwards of 650 plus 500,000 setup to install on 10 phones. So every single one of them was costing around $50,000. Yeah. So if you're good at it, you can legit make so much money. And Argentina, the president of Argentina said that what India is in terms of IT, India is basically, if we think global village, right? The Earth has a global village. India is basically the IT hub still, right? It is the IT hub. So many companies, even they Silicon Valley, blah blah blah, but still so much of the work is done in India. They said the president or prime minister said we want to make what India is, but for hackers. So Argentina want to be the hacker capital of the world, which is kind of a cool thing to say if you are at that level. But yeah, these things cost like, bro, 650,000. That's some people's, they make like some people's whole family doesn't make it during their one lifetime. And it's per like in 10 iPhones only you have to, or 10 phones, this is how much cost. This is where your tax money goes, lads. In these type of, so if you reach a level where you are like going for against Israel and like NSO, India can do it too, but the government is lazy. Yeah, not even lazy, I won't say lazy, because you know why I won't use the lazy, it's not their priority. Because if government was lazy, you want to see how good they are when it comes to like winning the elections or planning for elections. Every single party is so good. That's why I don't pay tax. Don't say it here that don't say that here though. We are like, they are not lazy, it's just not their priority, right? It's not their priority. Then think about Prism. Prism is a code name for program under which United States NSA collects internet communication. Oh, okay. Prism is a code name for program under which United States NSA collects internet communication through various US companies. The program is known as SIGAD, SIGAD US something something. Stored internet communication based on demands made on the internet, such as like basically request from Google, Apple. Interesting. Oh wow. It began in 2007. Okay, under Bush administration. Protect American Act and blah blah blah. And Edward Snowden. Okay. 6 years later, by NSA contractor Edward Snowden, who warned the content. Okay. Which the one I know about Edward Snowden was the Heartbleed. I think that was the name. Heartbleed. Something like that. Yeah, Edward Snowden is another level hacker too, right? It's crazy. Guy was way ahead of security. Cybersecurity, he was like way ahead. And it's interesting how he changed. Yeah, like he did something very selfless to a level it could have destroyed him. So it's like he is definitely a hero. It was very important to bring it up because even though US, I understand that after 9/11 things have changed, but how the government was spying on every single one, destroying every single thing, and even like taking in other democratic countries, they are like interfering with the election. So it's very important. So Snowden is NSA is even collecting hashes, so in future they can decrypt those hash with quantum computer. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's crazy. So many things. I think like one day we can have like a chai session. We all are in the Discord just talking about like all these knowledge we have. It's crazy how much knowledge together we have, right? It's amazing. Oh, also before I forget, because I keep forgetting things. So people, my homies. So remember, we are very close to. I think we are at 411, right? Make sure people who are new subscribe. But once we reach 420. Because I just like the number 420 is like movie name, 420. So we will do a giveaway, right? Because I want other people to enjoy too, like able to play, pay for, have some premium content stuff more and more. So I will create another giveaway, and you guys, it will be in the Discord, basically like the before one. I'll show you. So here, oh nice, thank you. Where was it? Giveaway in this channel, just like there is, right? I did in the past with like giveaway, try hack me or hack the box. It will be there, and it will be I will run it for a week, right? So that everybody gets to participate. It won't be just like a couple hours thing, but in a week you will get the results and it will be predefined. So yeah, and let me just say, yeah, we should make this Discord channel a bit cooler, like autocomplete, etc. Yeah, dude, I want to make so many changes, even like with the stream. I want like things to come like here. I want everybody should from Twitch or you know, like cool roles. I'm down. Like, you guys let me know whatever you like. I can even make you guys the admin if you want, or like some moderator, so it's easy for you to make those changes. Whoever would like to be and whatever changes you would want to do, right? You had a community for a game? Nice. Yeah. So if you guys want, right, and you guys can plan games too, you can create some more channels. So yeah, 100%. Let me know, right, and I will like make you guys the admin and stuff. That will be very helpful to me. But yo, let's not forget why we were here today. We're gonna have these sessions. This won't be able to do it like these Sundays because my parents are here, but like after that, in some time we will be able to, right, because they will be going to my brother's house in couple of weeks. Right now they are here, so after that we can probably do a Sunday chill stream, and we can like chat about everything you guys like. We can have a chai session, like legit. We can do it in Discord. I'm down for that. Well, okay, so are you guys ready for the stream finally? For the content, authentication methods in Azure Active Directory, right? Let's go hack in. Let's do some learning and lock in. I love that. I love that. Let me grab some water so I don't feel thirsty later. Okay. Okay. Authentication methods. When using Windows domain, all credentials are stored in the domain controller. Whenever a user tries to authenticate to a service using domain credentials, the service will need to ask the domain controller to verify if they are correct. You are making notes with this lab? Yes. What I'm doing, once this is over, I have some stuff, but once this is over, I'm going to like, not during the stream, but after, I'll make the notes and I can share it with everyone. I can do that. Good man. Good man. It's funny, I always say to other people, good boy, good boy. I don't know how I got that habit, but I like saying good boy. 100%. I will make the repo. Oh, also, I don't know if you yeah, I'll make the repo, and it will be free public, so I will do that as well. So it's easy to maintain. Okay. Where was I? When using Windows domain, all credentials are stored in domain controller. Makes sense, is the main server, so everything is stored there. Whenever a user tries to authenticate to a service using domain credentials, the service will need to ask the domain controller to verify if they are correct. So when you log into a workstation, they will say, is this person correct or not? Oh, thank you so much. GitWho. GitWho. I like the name GitWho. Not GitHub, GitWho. Two protocols can be used for network authentication in Windows domain. Okay, two protocols. Kerberos, used by any recent version of Windows. This is the default protocol in the recent domain. And NetNTLM, legacy authentication protocol kept for compatibility reasons. One thing I will tell you about NTLM, NetNTLM, because the reason, I don't know if you follow a lot of these earnings calls and stuff, but what happened was, out of like, we have the three big cloud providers, the OG or the main starter of it all, Amazon with AWS services. Second was Google with GCP. And then third was Azure. Azure was the Microsoft by Microsoft. And interestingly, they were the last one. Still, Azure, I think, is number second right now. Because, and they are actually catching up to Amazon a lot. Because if you see recent Amazon stock, you see 6% down after hours. And today they released their earnings. They released their earnings and everything is way different in terms of the cloud compared to how much Azure is doing well. Why Azure is doing well, right? Because a lot of people were using Windows already, or Microsoft related stuff, right? Like Active Directory. They already had Active Directory on their on-prem, basically on their own server. So I own a company, it will be in my servers. What Microsoft came up with a genius plan called hybrid hybrid infrastructure, in which, because let's say I already have Windows 7 license, why would I pay for another one? I already have Active Directory licenses. Why would I pay to get a new one just because it's in the cloud if I already have the servers, right? So that's where the hybrid model was super fantastic, because they said, oh, you already have our license, we can give you either heavy discount, or you can use your own license already. And that's the reason Azure, even though it was like 5-6 years later, I think not even 5-6 years, when was Azure came? 2010, and let's say GCP I think was in 2008, and AWS 2006 I believe. Yeah, so 2006. So even they were like 5 years late, they still have second biggest holding because of their hybrid structure. Now, why I'm talking about this, because Active Directory was on prem in 2010. People are still using it. That's why if you see it, NTLM, that's why I know this one, because I've seen servers which use net NTLM still, and that's the legacy authentication protocol. Hopefully that extra information helps why we are talking about it, and this you will see, because a lot of companies take years or decades, and they don't even move from their stuff. So while net NTLM should be considered obsolete, most networks will have both protocols enabled. Let's take a deeper look on how each of these protocols work. Kerberos authentication. Let me copy this to my stuff. So, okay, here. Now, Kerberos authentication is the default authentication protocol for many recent versions of Windows. Users who log into a service using Kerberos will be assigned a ticket. Okay, think of ticket as a proof of previous authentications. User with tickets can present them to a service. Let's say I want to use some Azure service to demonstrate they have already authenticated into the network before or after, therefore enable it to use it. Okay, so basically like a cookie almost. It's not even ticket, like it's almost like a cookie. I've already authenticated, so I can like make certain changes, whether on Azure or Windows itself, using some protocol, some workstation or something. When Kerberos is used for authentication, the following process happens. The user sends their username and a timestamp encrypted using a key derived from their password to the key distribution center. Encrypted using a key, okay. A service usually installed on Panda. Yo, what's up? We have Panda after a long time. Nice to see ya. Okay, let's see. I need to understand this before I explain. So service usually installed on the domain controller in charge of creating Kerberos tickets on the network. Shriram is saying, hi Panda, I watch. Oh, you watch, you just don't chat. That's fine, that's fine. however you like it. So when users send their username and a timestamp encrypted using a key derived from their password to the key distribution center, a service usually installed on the domain controller is in charge of these tickets. Okay, makes sense. The KBS, but I can sense you missed me so much. Yeah, I do miss you. I do miss you. 100%. And Shriram is saying hi from YouTube. You can join on YouTube as well. So the KDC, Key Distribution Center, will create and send back a ticket granting ticket, which allow the user to request additional tickets to access specific services. Oh, YouTube, you can't chat? That's fine. This is good too. Thank you. The need for a ticket to get more tickets may sound a bit weird, but it allows users to request service tickets without passing their credentials every time they want to connect to a service. Along with the TGT, a session key is given to the user, which will need to generate following requests. Okay, so let's back it up. I'll back up a bit. So here is how I will do it. User. I don't know if you guys understood it properly or no. I don't know. For me, it was a bit extra. So first I have is, let me put some text here. So first I have is my username plus encrypted timestamp and password. It's a bit confusing, yeah. That's why I'm like, okay, let's take our time, let's understand. So let's get this thing correct. Can I increase the font? No. Okay, I'll just do this. Okay, we have username plus encrypted timestamp encrypted encrypted using a key derived from their password. Okay, it's opposite. So encrypted timestamp and username with key derived from password. Okay, so we got that at least, I guess. So first they do that to the key distribution. Okay, I keep going on the wrong one. Okay, so here this goes first. This is good, right? A service usually installed on the domain controller in charge of creating Kerberos tickets on the network. Okay, KDC will create and send back a ticket generating ticket. Okay, now we have ticket generating ticket TGT that is sent to the user. Which allow the user to request additional tickets to a specific service. The need for a ticket to get more tickets may sound a bit weird, yes, but it allows users to request service tickets without passing their credentials every time. Oh, you use Linux. But I think like this one is more about what organization you will be, right? If you do join, a good amount of chances are you will be using Windows. So, and the reason if you use Linux is that still you need to learn it, right? Because as a hacker, majority people are using Windows, so return of investment is good. That's how I think of it. Hacking is more of a business than a job, right? You use Arch. Wow. Bro, I tried it. It's kind of intimidating. It's kind of daunting on me. It's hard. Arch is a bit hard, 100%. But it allows users to request service tickets without passing their credentials every time they want to connect to a service. Along with TGT, a session key is given to the user, which will be used to generate following request. Okay, was that I already know Windows and just switch to Linux for fun. Okay, Arch is easy. Dang. As a cybersecurity career, we need to know Windows, Mac, Linux. Yeah, but I will say if you know Linux and Windows a lot more, especially if you know Windows a lot more, you are in a very good situation. Because what happens is that they want a lot of jobs you will get will be in that game, in that area, Windows and Linux, right? And if you know this, like if you know Linux, you basically know Mac a lot more. Some guy made Arch user life easy. There's something called dot files. Interesting. Arch user life easy. Session key. Okay, so these are being sent to the user. Linux is used everywhere, bro. Your phone, like for example, if you Android, Linux is used. Nowadays we have Tesla and all these things coming. You're not a true Arch user if you take the easy way. But yeah, Linux is used everywhere. Like things you don't know are is using Linux. Like your computers, your laptop, like a lot of firmware, like your remote, some of, or even like your smart fridge. Pre-configured file for Arch. Oh, okay. Notice that TGT is encrypted using KRB TGT account's password hash. Okay, and therefore the user can't access its contents. It's essential to know that the encrypted TGT includes a copy of the session key as part of its content, and the KDC has no need to store the session key as it may recover a copy. It can recover a copy by decrypting the TGT if needed. So that can be decrypted. Okay. Yeah, IoT Windows is better. Nah, man. Okay, so we have client and user hash. Username with timestamp, encrypted timestamp is sent. Request TGT. KRB TGT hash is created and user hash is created. TGT is sent and session key is sent. Okay. Yo, rabbit is here. Active Directory gives me trauma now. Dude, it's okay. You did good. You did good, and you know, with time, you are now more experienced. Think about it as next time you go, right, you will be more experienced than before. And so the chances of you clearing it next time is way more. And OSCP is a hard thing. You should be happy that you failed at a hard thing, not as an easy thing, right? Hard things is where you want to fail, learn, and grow from there. You're doing good, Rabbit. I'm so happy to see you. Oh, also, please contact me with the username so that I can send you the 1 month subscription. When a user wants, and let's get back here. Okay, when a user wants to connect to a service on the network like a share, website, or database, they will use their TGT to ask KDC for a ticket granting service. Okay, I missed my by 10 points. Is what is frustrating. Happens, man. Happens. Don't think much. So we have TGS are tickets that allow connections only to specific service they were created for. Imagine if Rabbit's parents were Indian. That's hilarious. Okay, TGT are tickets that allow. He is Indian. That's what I was thinking. Like, I think it's satire. There he's like, he's being sarcastic. Right there, he's like, imagine if his parents were Indian. He's being sarcastic. Yeah. Okay, so going back here, TGS, so granting service, are tickets that allow connection only for specific service. Okay, so when they have this, they will use their TGT to ask. Okay, now the TGT is being sent here. One sec. For every request. Okay. I see. Okay, so we have network like share website. Okay, all these things TGT to ask ADC for a ticket granting service. And we have ticket granting service. If I may ask, what's your current experience? I think if I'm not wrong, he's a student, right? Rabbit, you are a student, right? I think he's in his 4th year. TGS are tickets that allow connections only to specific service which they are created for. To request a TGS, the user will send their username and timestamp encrypted using the session key along with the TGT and a service principal name. Service principal name is basically the name of the resource in the cloud, specific, like, and it's unique. So, oh, you are starting your 3rd year. Okay. I thought you were in 4th. My bad. Yeah, you mentioned first 2 years you had your what's this called, internships, and then 3rd year you're taking a break for OSCP. Yeah. So we are sending now. TGT is sent with every request. Oh, you too. Nice. So we are sending TGT plus username plus encrypted timestamp plus service principal name. Dude, that's crazy. And you already gave OSCP? Yeah. The guy is way ahead in the game. Service principal name, which indicates the service, and the server name we intend to access. So, if you guys don't know, service principal is basically, let's say, in cloud, there are so many servers and so many services. Particular name, it has to be unique in your cloud environment, and that's what they're giving the name. As a result, the KDC will send us a TGS, ticket granting service, along with the service session key, which we will need to authenticate to the service we want to access. Either you will be surprised that 17-18-year-old are giving and passing. Really? Dude, can you? I want to see some links of it. I want to ping it so I remember. This makes me feel like I need to work harder, and I get like, what's the complex? What's that called? Like, it shatters my confidence a bit, and inferiority complex. That's what I get from these type of comments. Dude, 17-18-year-olds giving for and passing OSCP. That's crazy. I'm on the way. Nice, bro. Nice. I think in like 2 years I should be in a position, right, to give it. At least like good enough position. We'll send this TGC along with service session key. Okay. And we'll need to authenticate to the service we want to access. Okay. So now this guy. Oh, there's proper arrows. Nice. Oh, I should use this. So TGT will give me service session key, running it to the service along with okay. Hopefully I'm able to explain after I'm done with this part. So TGS plus service session key. Okay, beautiful. Now the TGS is encrypted using a key derived from service owner hash the service owner is the user or the machine account that the service runs under. Okay, so basically, let's say if I'm accessing a server or a database, under that there is a name or the account, right? And using that thing is encrypted. TGS contains a copy of the session key on its encrypted contents so that the service owner can access it by decrypting the TGS. Okay, Rabbit, quick question. Rabbit, this is question is for you, because I remember looking at like some of the hashes, right, when we were doing some Active Directory hacking, and it gave me like in the form of like, let's say, some gibberish, then quotes, like these, and then colons, and again this was a big one, then again there was a big one, something like this. So that's what this means. So first part means something like this, like the session key, the service name and stuff. Second part means something, and third part is like either the password or something, right? That's what this is. Like what we are learning about is that it's encrypted using service key along with the service owner name and hash, right? The last one is the TGT hash. Oh, okay, nice. Okay, this is good. So at least now I'm able to connect the dots. So that's good. Thank you so much. Last one is always the TGT hash. Okay. So we have the service owner is the user or account, a service account that this service runs under. TGS contains a copy of the session key or service session key on its encrypted content so that service owner can access it by decrypting the TGS. Okay. So here we have the session key, username and timestamp along with TGT, and let's say the server name is sent. Request the TGS, the granting service, ticket granting service. The domain controller has the hash and the service owner hash. TGS is sent, which is encrypted, and the session key, which is also encrypted, as the response. Okay. The TGS can then be sent to the desired service to authenticate and establish a connection. The service will use its configured account's password hash to decrypt the TGS and validate service session key. Okay, so it already has the key through account's password hash. Okay, so now just another question, Rabbit. That when we were hacking, we were getting the hash because we were requesting a TGS, so we can get the TGT key or the hash, right? So those hacks or those tools we used from Kali, that's what they helped in creating a service, whatever the name is, and getting that, right? TGT hash and TGS have different formats. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So now it makes so much more sense what we were doing. I was so confused earlier. So that's good. Now at least this is clear. I can go back again to watch my own video, and now I will be able to understand what we were doing. So net NTLM authentication. Net NTLM works using a challenge response mechanism. The entire process is as follows. We have client, server, and domain controller. Okay. Authentication request, the client or the user request to the server. Server sends the NTLM challenge, NTLM hash plus challenge response. NTLM response is sent. Send the challenge plus response to the domain controller. NTLM hash challenge response. Allow or deny. Okay, is equal to the response that should be. Holy, what the hell? Challenge response mechanism. The client sends a authentication request to the server they want to access. Got it. The server generates a random number and send it as a challenge to the client. The client combines their NTLM password hash with the challenge and any other known data to generate a response to the challenge and sends it back to the server for authentication. What is the challenge? Why is it called challenge? The server forwards the challenge and the response to the random number, sends it as a challenge. So basically it's just a random number, so we can have extra information sent over. responsive domain controller for verification. So the domain controller server uses the challenge to recalculate the response, compares it to the original response sent by the client. If they both match, the client is authenticated, otherwise denied. So we are getting the challenge and the response. The server creates its own has the NTLM hash and challenge and gets a response and it compares the response. Okay, I just don't understand the meaning of challenge. Explain the importance, or maybe I use perplexity for this. Do you guys know what the challenge is, like why it is so important? Using the NTLM, or challenge is like encryption or decryption. So it creates just a random number and just encrypts or decrypts it. Okay, so let's say I was learning about the NTLM protocol in reference to domain controllers. What's that? They can be relay attacks if we don't. Oh, okay. Oh, I know the relay attack. Okay, it could be. It would have been nice if TryHackMe has explanation videos. Yeah, or even if they had like a Perplexity or some chatbot which was like ready to explain us, that would do the job. Can you explain what is challenge when the server, or that the server sends to the user in response, and why it is important? Okay, let's see what this guy says. The client has to solve the challenge sent by the domain controller to prove they are correct user. But like, give me an example of challenge. Like the challenge is just a series of random bytes with no predictable pattern. Is it the challenge like find the what is in the sense like find the click on all the tiles which have a human? Are those the challenge? Random number, often called as challenge, and send it to the client. Oh, it's like, are you a bot? Like that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Oh, you. Yeah. Why is the challenge important? Proof of password knowledge. The client uses this challenge together with the hash of the user's password to create an encrypted response and send it back. Okay. Prevents password exposure. Okay. Stops relay attack. So that challenge can be solved if you enter the correct password. So the correct password solves the challenge. Wrong password fails it. Okay. Give me example or show me how a challenge looks. Is it like, are you a robot? Like the captcha. Great question. The challenge in the protocol is quite different from are you a robot, like the captcha challenge, which you see on website. In NTLM, a challenge is a technical behind the scene message made from random byte, not a human puzzle. Okay. Yeah, server already knows the hashed value. When you will send your hashed value using NTLM hash, it will just okay, so it's like I don't even interact with it technically. It just is a in the background it's going on. 8 bytes for NTLM 1, 16 for version 2. Okay, so this is like a way in the background. I don't even do anything with it. Okay, so now it makes sense. So it's like a challenge is basically like a extra information, just a extra something sent, so that basically like when I enter the password, it will like do that. It will like with the challenge I can open it. Okay. So NTLM hash plus challenge is the response created. Okay, so got it. Like, so whatever password I create, hash plus challenge will give the response. I think that's what it is, right? Challenge. I enter my password, creates the NTLM hash, and a response is generated. Whether response is correct or not, sent to the DC controller, it do the same thing, and sends the response back. So it's like a salt added, a little bit of salt added to it, right? Like that's it's like salt almost like that. Concept wise, not exactly how it works, but like kind of the salt, it's different. You add it a little bit and then makes your password not readable and stuff. Awesome, thank you so much. Shriram, did you understand? I think we both were on the same page. So do you understand what we are talking about? Because Rabbit and Wrench are on another level, I believe. Yeah, they should be the one teaching us. Note that the user's password or hash is never transmitted through the network for security. Yeah, so we are never sending the password. It's going directly with the challenge. Nice. Okay, so that's good. Like, this is such a good important thing we understood today. Note, the described process applies when using a domain account. If a local account is used, the server can verify the response to the challenge itself without requiring interaction with the domain controller. Since was that I'm just a noob, just doing hack the box challenge to learn this thing. That's good, but yeah, way more above noob, I believe, man. So we will find out. I will look for your username in hack the box and we'll find out. So describe process applies when using a domain account. If a local account is used, the server can verify the response to the challenge itself without requiring interaction with the domain, since the password has stored locally. Okay, so on the workstation, sir. No, I think I gotcha. Will the current version of Windows use net LTLM as preferred authentication by default? Yay or nay? Lads, yay or nay? When referring to Kerberos, what type of ticket allows you to request further tickets known as TGS? So this is the ticket which we got before TGS. When using NetNTLM, is a user's password transmitted over the network? Yay or nay? I would love to hear the answers from you, lads. I would love to know the answers from you. And Wrench, send me a username, man. Send me a username. Let me check. What is it? What is your level on stuff? I believe you are like on level 8 or something, a hacker or god mode level. I feel like that. No. Send your username. You don't want to send the username, or you don't want to tell the level? What's the thing? Nah, man, I just started redoing Hack the Box. Okay. You look very smart to me. Oh, you made a new account. Okay. Okay, I'll let you pass this time. It's fun. It's fun. But lads, we got like 8 people watching. Hit the like, share, subscribe button, man. I want to reach 420 so I can do a giveaway. First is nay. Yes, sir. What is the answer to the second one? When referring to Kerberos, what type of ticket allows you to request further tickets? Ticket granting ticket. Yes, sir. Also nay. Yep. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. So now let's look forward to trees, forest, and trust. So far, we have discussed how to generate a single domain, the role of a domain controller, and how it joins computers, servers, and users. Okay. So a single domain, how to manage a single domain, role of a domain controller, and how it joins all users, servers, and all the entities around it, right? And these are like hard to see. Ye ne so ge. It is like it is not useful at all. I understand. It means it is true. Okay, so as yay, yay to that, yeah. As companies grow, so do their networks. Having a single domain for companies is good enough to start, but in time, some additional needs might push you to having more than one. It should be zero. Oh, yeah, actually, it should be zeros or one. I would like that. I would like that. We can put it. Actually, when you go to the Discord, right, there are feedbacks you can send in the try hack me server, so we can put that out. We can say, okay, do you want like like some kind of ideas that zeros or ones. That'll be nice. And I just saw it. It's like I just saw this. That's hilarious. You see this image, Batman with the cigarette on. Holy, people are creative when it comes to these things, man. Okay, so now we have, in the starting we have one single domain or domain controller, and company is doing good enough. But let's say our company, Bootman, is that called Bootman? Yeah, if we say this ye ne is gay, they will do it for sure. This is so fun. Yeah, there it is. That's hilarious. Nah, I'm just. Oh, you were just making it up, though. Even though it's like it's actually on there on Google. That's hilarious. Holy. Did you just hack Google and put that up there? Trees. Okay, let's focus on this. Imagine, for example, that suddenly your company expands to a new country. Okay, so that's the new country has different laws and regulation that require you to update your GPOs to comply. Okay. In addition, you now have IT people in both countries, and each IT team needs to manage the resources that correspond to each country without interfering with the other team. While you could create a complex organizational unit structure and use delegations to achieve this, having a huge Active Directory structure might be hard to manage and prone to human errors. Makes sense? Like, instead of making it complex logical wise with organizational unit, we want to have, luckily for us, Active Directory supports integrating multiple domains so that you can partition your network into units that can be managed independently. So you will have, let's say, a modem in basement and one on the second floor of the library of the house, if you are big guy. If you have two domains that share the same namespace, THM local in our example, those domains can be joined into a tree. So two domains with the same name, these domains can be joined into a tree. If our THM local domain has split into two subdomains for UK and US branches, you could build a tree with the root domain for THM local and two subdomains, UK THM.local and US THM.local, each with its Active Directory computers and users. So basically you are creating a subdomain, and THM local still remains the main guy. It just creates more down there. It's like almost subnet, like a subnet, right? And I will snooze the ads so people can watch on Twitch properly. This partition structure gives us better control over who can access what in the domain. The IT people from UK will have their own domain controller that manages the UK resources only. For example, a UK user would not be able to manage US users. Rabbit, hello Rabbit. In our team, we also have a guy who is going for OSCP. If you're open to it, I will ask him to talk to you for tips. Yeah. And you can even like join the ask questions in the Discord, so it will be easy for everyone to watch. That'll be nice. Remind me, I will create a OSCP channel So people can talk about that specific certification there. Hopefully that helps you guys. In that way, the domain administrator for each branch will have complete control over their respective domain controls. Nah, dude, you didn't fail. You didn't fail. You are just getting ready for the next one. You are getting ready for the next attempt. In that way, the domain administrator for each branch will have complete control over their respective domain controllers, but not other branches' domain controllers. So, makes sense. Okay, server in UK and US. Policies can also be configured independently for each domain in the tree. A new security group needs to be introduced when talking about trees and forest. Yeah. The enterprise admins group will grant a user administrative privileges over all and in over all of an enterprise's domain. The enterprise admin group. Okay. Each domain will still have its domain admins. Failure teaches more. Oh yeah. Do you know? Do you guys know number one F1 racer? Like you might have heard Max Verstappen. Do you guys know about this guy? He's like the youngest one to ever win a Formula F1. Sorry, I'm just going in this lane, but like, do you guys know about him? The reason I'm saying, right? Josh Verstappen, his dad, right, was also a racer, right? But he never won much, right? He wasn't that successful, and that was what helped Max Verstappen become number one, because he knew what mistakes he made, so he made sure Max Verstappen didn't make those mistakes. So he like helped a lot, right? Even though there are in some of the interviews, Max mentions that how his dad helped him with all those mistakes he made. So mistakes are good. If you are making mistakes, that means you are trying. Dude, I make so many mistakes while streaming. You guys know that. I've shared, like, accidentally I've shared some internal stuff and things. No. What I meant is you learn from your mistake, and that's when a mistake is very powerful. That means that mistake was well worth it, because you made the mistake, you learn from it, and you go. And you will crush it, and then you will tell your kid how to crush it. And you can tell us too. We are your buddies. You can tell your brothers, us, the brotherhood, how to crush it in OSCP. Brothers together, strong brothers. Even though the meme is a bit different. Watch Naruto. Dude, I haven't watched majority of the animes. I want to watch animes like Dragon Ball Z, but like the one in which there is a very fun video. Remind me, I have to do this. Goku video. Anime is good stuff. So I want to show you guys this video though. It'll be fun after this. So we are done, almost done, right? So once we have trees, the enterprise admin groups will grant a user administrative privileges over all of the enterprise domains. Each domain would still have its domain admins with administrative privileges over their single domains. Okay, and the enterprise admins will be able to control like US and UK both, but a particular one domain admin will only be controlled either US or UK. Forest. So the domains you manage can also be configured in different namespaces. Suppose your company continues growing and eventually requires another company called MHT. So instead of THM, it's MHT now. Try hack me hack try. So when both companies merge, you will probably have different domain trees for each company, each managed by its own IT department. The union of several trees with different namespaces into the same network is known as a forest. Okay, so we have trees, some tri-hackme trees, some MHD trees becoming a forest. Nothing much to know. Trust relationships. Having multiple domains organized in trees and forests allow you to have a nice compartmentalized network in the terms of management and resources. But at a certain point, a user at TryHackMe UK might need to access a shared file in one of the MHT Asia servers. For this to happen, domains arranged in trees and forests are joined together by trust relationships. In simple terms, having a trust relationship between domains allow you to authorize a user from domain THM UK to access resources from MHT Europe. The simplest trust relationship that can be established is a one-way trust relationship. In a one-way, if a domain, let's say AAA, trust domain BBB, this means that a user of BBB can be authorized to access resources of AAA. So AAA trust B. So A trusts B. So B is able to access whatever it's want. The direction of one-way trust relationship is contrary to the access direction. So you A trust B. So whatever B asks A to do, it will do it. Two-way trust relationship can also be made to allow both domains to mutually authorize users from the other. By default, joining several domains under a tree or a forest will form a two-way trust relationship. Got it. It is important to note that having a trust relationship between domains doesn't automatically grant access to all resources on other domains. Once a trust relationship is established, you have the chance to authorize users allow different domains, but it's up to you what actually authorize and not. Done. I read it. Basically it's talking about MHT might be hack me. Yeah. Me hack try. MHT me hack try. So what would be a good name for might hack them, me hack them, me hack them. So what is a group of Windows domains that share the same namespace called? This one I think is easy. Tree. What should be configured between two domains for a user in domain A to access resource in domain B? So you have to answer this. You have to answer this one. And then we have confliction. Domain tree. Remember, so not domain tree, because if you see, we have two domains and A wants to access B, right? So it's this example. So a trust relationship, because a domain A wants to access B. Oh, he was answering for the first one. Oh, okay, yeah. Then tree for the first one is correct. Yes. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, for first one tree is correct. Second one trust relationship. Yeah. Because in tree you are able to access basically everything, almost like when you are building up. Tree is used when like you are separating a domain into multiple domains or subdomains. And forest is like merger, right? Big trees coming together. Relationship is like I want to specifically domain A could be, let's say, in future, couple of big companies, let's say Microsoft and Apple, and for example Nike, all become one company. So Microsoft wants to access Nike's US in Microsoft US wants to access Nike's India one. They want a trust relationship. There is a THMA. Oh really? Because I knew there was like just a prompt one, but like small one. I will check that. Let's check it today. So in this room, we have shown the basic components and concepts related to Active Directories and Windows domains keep in mind that this room should only serve as an introduction to basic concepts, as there's quite a bit more to explore to implement a production ready Active Directory environment. If you're interested in learning how to secure an Active Directory installation, Active Directory hardening room next after Pico CTF. If on the other hand you'd like to know how attackers can take advantage of common Active Directory misconfiguration and other Active Directory hacking techniques, the compromising Active Directory module is the way to go. Lads, now the question is what you want me to do. So Pico CTF we are doing 100%. This is a premium room, so this is good. You guys can learn. There's more in Active Directory. Is on the dude. Active Directory is a big thing. It's on the same page. Really? Oh yeah, cybersecurity 101, right? I have to keep going to that. Okay, learning, recommended learning. Basics. Oh wait, somewhere else should be. It's on the same page, like in the sense I didn't get it there, that boss. Can you help me with that? Oh, here. Oh, I see. Compromising Active Directory. Okay. Now I got it. Oh. Did Active Directory is like another, it's interesting. Breaching Active Directory. We can do whatever you guys like. We can do either hardening to understand some of the privileges and stuff, or we can just start with some breaching, right? Yeah, Active Directory is hard. The hardest part in Active Directory is not attacking or exploiting, it's providing and tunneling into internal servers and I mean the lab page. Oh, okay, yeah. I think then Rabbit, this might be the good for you, right? Like a little bit like understanding these concepts, and like you can do enumerating Active Directory and lateral movement. So this is what you are saying, right? Lateral movement. Common techniques to move laterally in Windows network. So 1, 2, and this. This is cool stuff. Will this be helpful to you? Like you, if you want, right? I can take care of this one, and we can cover this as fast as possible. Ligolo.ng. Is that the command? Okay. Ligolo. Keyholo. Ligolo. Lightweight and effective tool designed to enable penetration tester to establish tunnels that through reverse TCP and TLS connections. Okay. Oh, it's a turning tool. Man, do this lab, leave Pico CDF. Okay. Whatever you guys like. I'm happy to do whatever you guys like. Because I think like whatever I will do, I'm not very knowledgeable. So whatever I do, I will be learning. Whatever you guys like me to do, I will do that. Tomorrow though, like it will be around this time too, but it will be a bit smaller because it's my brother's birthday. So I will be spending a little bit time with him more. He will be here. So it will be a smaller one. So I'm thinking Pico CTF is not bad to go for tomorrow. And on Monday, we can look into this because you guys can see whatever is the information here, and we can plan out just Active Directory week. When you Rabbit, when you are giving the next attempt, when is your next attempt? Oh, also let me show you this video. Convey my wishes to him. Oh, thank you so much, man. Thank you, 100%. Thank you so much. But I will give you guys this. So, what's this called? Blah blah blah. Yeah, Goku. Funny Haryanvi. This was, yeah, Nakul. Why Nakul? Podcast. Oh, this is the one. I can't give it 4 week schooling period to so that's good then. That's good because then if you want, we can start working. We all can work towards this, right? Because approximately 90% of 1,000 fortune. Yeah. No, 100%. You got this, bro. You got this. And how about this? We cover Active Directory specifically then. Because I know even with penetration tester 1, Active Directory is a big thing. So I would be more than happy to cover this. We can cover this. Will that be good? You will like that? We all got you, bro. We all are more than happy to help you. Let me just post this. Let me know if this is going to be helpful to you and we can work towards this. Okay, so done deal. Tomorrow will be Pico CTF, but after this, we'll hit only Active Directory. It will be nice. It will be nice because we will be hitting one topic. We will all be creating our notes and going forward. So I'm happy to do that. You guys are happy too, right? Active Directory it is. Right? And are you guys ready to watch this Goku one, which I really like? First time I heard this, I laughed my ass off. Nice. Okay, so let's do this one too.
और सोंटी भाई एक बात और बताऊं आपको, गोकू भाई की एक बात और थी, 7-8 बंदों पे ना दबे थे वो भाई। आज भी याद है मुझे प्लेनेट नामक की वो लड़ाई, भाई रूह कांप जाती है भाई। हम थे 7-8 लौंडे, सामने चल के आए ना तो लोग डर जाए। जो क्रीजा नाम का बॉक्सर आ गया, वो कर रहा है बिलोक बुलूक। पहले उसने विजिटा के मार दिए, फिर पिकोलो के मार दिए, सबके मार दिए। फिर आए गोकू भाई। गोकू भाई तो कहाँ दबे थे, मारा मुक्का कामेहामेहा गौंड फाड़ दी साले की। गोकू भाई लिख दिया प्लेनेट नामक पे, नाम लिख दिया गोकू भाई का। और सोंटी भाई एक बात और बताऊं आपको,
प्लेनेट नामक पे नाम लिख दिया भाई ने।
और सोंटी भाई एक बात और बताऊं आपको, गोकू भाई की एक बात और थी, 7-8 बंदों पे ना दबे थे वो भाई। आज भी याद है मुझे प्लेनेट नामक की वो लड़ाई, भाई रूह कांप जाती है भाई। हम थे 7-8 लौंडे, सामने चल के आए ना तो लोग डर जाए। जो क्रीजा नाम का बॉक्सर आ गया, वो कर रहा है बिलोक बुलूक। पहले उसने विजिटा के मार दिए, फिर पिकोलो के मार दिए, सबके मार दिए। फिर आए गोकू भाई। गोकू भाई तो कहाँ दबे थे, मारा मुक्का कामेहामेहा गौंड फाड़ दी साले की। गोकू भाई लिख दिया प्लेनेट नामक पे, नाम लिख दिया गोकू भाई का। और सोंटी भाई एक
Yeah, dude.
This is what podcast would look like if Goku from Dragon Ball was from NCR. और सोंटी भाई एक बात और बताऊं आपको, गोकू भाई की एक बात और थी, 7-8 बंदों पे ना दबे थे वो भाई। आज भी याद है मुझे प्लेनेट नामक की वो लड़ाई, भाई रूह कांप जाती है भाई। हम थे 7-8 लौंडे, जानते ही आप तो, गोकू विजेटा पिकोलो। और तुम मानोगे नहीं सोंटी भाई, ग्रुप ऐसा के सामने चल के आए ना तो लोग डर जाए। जो के लड़ने आए भाई, किसी के काबू में ना आ रहे। वहां पे वो बॉक्सर आ गया, वो फ्रीजा नाम का बॉक्सर आ गया, वो कर रहा है बिलोक बुलूक। पहले उसने विजिटा के मार दिए, फिर पिकोलो के मार दिए, सबके मार दिए। फिर आए गोकू भाई। गोकू भाई तो कहाँ दबे थे, मारा मुक्का कामेहामेहा गौंड फाड़ दी साले की।
I'll give you the context. What he's saying is, if Goku, right, from Dragon Ball Z, what if he is from Delhi NCR, right? He's like, and Shanti brother, I'll tell you one more thing, special thing about Goku. When we were on planet Namak, right? We 5-6 people, so basically Krillin, Vegeta, Piccolo, right? Everyone went, right? And everybody, like, they all go in gang. And if anybody else, a normal person, see, they will run. But Frieza came and like hit every single one of us. But Goku, our brother Goku, the big guy, big brother, he didn't like how to say Davani, he wasn't stopped by Frieza. He wasn't afraid. He did Kamehameha and beat his ass with that. So it's just the accent is, the Haryanvi accent is very funny. I love that. This is what it reminds me when we were talking about anime, this specific thing. Holy, it's the funniest thing. The guy is so funny in that. It's hilarious. People are very creative. Thanks to internet, we got a lot of creative people in this world. Holy. But yeah, dude, like, okay, so because it's 12, need to go to bed and sleep. But let's one last thing we have to do is Wrench. Let me know, Namik. Yeah, Namik. Okay. But yeah, so before I forget, right? Let me know which challenges. If I go to, let's say, get started, I'm a learner. Sign up. Next. So Pico Primer or Pico Gym, where you can explore some challenges from previously released Pico CTF competitions. Find fresh, never before released challenges. So we don't need a primer, right? We can go to gym. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So I can create, sign up. I'll create my account, and then what I can do, you guys can let me know whichever challenges you want me to do, and we can do that together. The good part will be that we will do it together, so that I'm very happy about it. It's free, I know, I think, so we can do that. So okay, tomorrow we are going to do Pico CTF for fun stuff and blah blah blah, whatever. Yeah, we'll do the easy ones. We'll start with easy one. I think I have to start with the easy ones too. So it will be good. We will building from scratch. Ison one. Ison one. Oh, the name. Okay. In the challenge. Okay, got it. Sounds good. So you will be guiding us tomorrow. We'll do that. Okay. Sweet. So I'm very happy. Great day. Great day. A lot of chats coming. And Rabbit, again, congratulations for winning the first one. From tomorrow, we will be starting because August 1 already happened. So, no, that was a spelling mistake. Izian 1. What's Izian? Look at the Medium article about 6-year-old doing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do it right now. Hi, I got my OSCP when I was 16. I was just wondering if anyone got it at the same age or group. I'm curious, test things in college. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know. He's like just curious. The kid is just curious on top of it. He's like, I did this and is it useful? I was saying insane. Oh. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. So we'll do the insane ones too. We'll go easy, one or two, and then we'll look into the insane ones. 100%. People are just like, I don't even know how, because how I passed OSCP at age 16. Aryan. Gorakhpur, UP. Need to see his game. Okay. Bug Bounty Hunter. Wow. Junior penetration. Okay. Honors Phillips. NASA. Indian Book of Records. Dude, what the hell? Dude, Genghis Khan ruled Asia late in his. Damn, that's true. That's interesting, yeah. Same, man. Dude, like, not only that, it's like more. I want to look at his history because, like, it's so privileged. I had no computers at that age. I had no laptop till I cleared my 12. Dude, what the hell? How he did this? And even like parents, there has to be like something with the parents too, man. I can't believe if the parents were not helping or like guiding. I can't trust that fact. I just can't. Dude, you know what I did at 16? The only time I went to my friend's house, and I was changing how I did just a thing, right? I used to go to this. They might be. I used to go to this classes, like tuition classes, and they used to like do a party for the top scorers, right? Like if you get a GPA in 10th of 10, right? 10 out of 10. Don't be amazed, guys. We have seen fun videos where a 14-year-old hacks Pentagon lol. Yeah, yeah. We have to watch more of fun videos and do reactions. Those were good. I'm learning networking when I was in 10. When I didn't have. Wow, dude, you guys are smart because you know what I did at 16 because I was in 10. I think I was 10 years in 10th grade. So we used to have these parties. In the tuition classes I used to go with, it was like a 10 GPA. I got like some 9.8, 9.6, whatever. What I did, and the only thing they were asking is to show them a proof of a basically printout of like the website, right? What I did, use the HTML, changed my 9 point whatever 6 or 8 to 10, showed them that, and I got a free invitation to the party just because I wanted to go to the party. I just did that. Nobody checked. That's my edit HTML. I was a hacker by editing HTML. Yeah. Have you seen this video? It's like of a kid. Dude, that's like it's just.
Vitamin water helps keep me hydrated. Encore after encore.
Attention.
Everything is so fast. Okay. One second. So HTML hacker mom showing. I think there was a video of a girl showing a lady showing, I feel like my son is a hacker. I was using fork bombs in school computers. Dude, that's so fun. Those are so fun. I had fork bomb as one of my description for a long time on my LinkedIn. Real fun. Okay, I can't find it, but it's okay. I was doing tree in my school. Come on. Oh wow, nice. You know what I did? I was learning coding in school, right? At that computer. So this OXJ guy is such a skid. What's a skid? My English is not the best. Skid. Oh, I see. Yeah, he's number 1 on Try Hack Me. Yeah. So if you go on the leaderboards, yeah. So general, all time, all countries, ODE. Yeah. Oh, KGBTHM. This guy is very helpful. This guy, if you go to the Discord, right, of Try Hack Me, this guy is very helpful. Very, very good guy. Helped me a lot. And he's from Serbia. Okay, nice. Yeah, dude, this is crazy. My rank is 125, so that's not bad. Dude, lead code toppers. Lead code is a very interesting thing too. Like, two things I will tell you I learned in real life. If you're good at competitive programming, doesn't mean you are a good programmer in building stuff. Because I took part in this one. Right? I was like the main guy of my team. So we got 44 in the whole Pacific area. We had like University of Berkeley, UBC, the big top 10, top 30 universities we were competing in the world, top 30 in the world. And what happened was, I'm on this, don't worry, you will be climbing it very fast. But yes, what I was saying was, I was part of this, right? And I was talking to some people after we completed who were great at competitive programming, but when it comes to development, it's very low. why a lot of people like AWS, like these Amazon, Apple, they look for these competitive one, because data structure so takes a bit of transition to do. So if you're looking for a job in big tech companies, these type of competitions are great. I'll just post this link. But if you're looking to build something as a startup, you need to just contribute. You need to code something, things that other people can use. Oh, you are at 15,000. That's good, man. Holy, need to do that. I'm at 125,000 something. Yeah. But yeah, so you need to, and you guys are in college, right? So do look into that. Oh, I'm number 27 in Canada for this month. Nice. Shreya Mehta. Okay, cool. I think there's a, oh, this changed. Crazy. Yeah, so do look into this. I will say look into competitive programming and lead code, and create this type of a repo so you can show it to other people during your interviews and stuff. Lead code 1. Yeah, always Indian. Yeah. So like some of the tricks I am going to put, right? How good you are doing. Level, easy, fastest solution beats 31% of the solutions. Fastest solution I think is 31 percentile or whatever. 71 beats 100% of the solution. I think I should mention this. Yeah. And a girl at number 1 is a surprise. Really? I thought girls are really like doing, maybe, yeah. I don't know. But girls have been like doing good in cybersecurity. I know that for sure. They are good at penetration testing too, right? Like in terms of social engineering. So kind of a good thing for them. Oh, I got a new sub. Yay. But yeah, lads. I'm just happy. Like we will be doing some good stuff coming forward. We will be hitting Active Directory. I'm very interested in that. And tomorrow will be Pico CTF. It'll be nice. Girls are rare Pokemon. That's hilarious. That's actually funny to think about the way you said it. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a great day. I have to go eat my dinner and sleep so I can attend my meetings tomorrow. But yeah, lads, if you guys need any other help from me, feel free to let me know. Do hit the like or ask other people to do the subscribe, because as we reach 420 subs, we are going to do another giveaway. Only in schools they are common. Only I will hack more. Yeah, hack more, man. Hack more. Keep hacking. Eat, hack, repeat. Eat, hack, sleep, repeat. That's it. That's that, right? But thank you so much, everyone, right? Have a good day. Have a good night. Rest well. From tomorrow will be Pico CTF, but for a whole month, we will be hitting Active Directory to help Rabbit, right? And build our own Active Directory, like a genius library for ourselves. So we'll be doing that. So till then, thank you so much. If you guys need anything, let me know. Do join the Discord. Can I edit that? Yes. Just let me know what you are planning. And it is more like a community one. So like you guys can say, okay, what we have to do, what we want, right? You are amazing too, man. Everyone here is amazing. Thank you so much. So let me know what I can do and what you want to do. We can do like polls, right? Easiest thing would be like we do create polls on things we want, and then we can do that. And next would be I will create a certifications group and like put OSCP and all those, so you guys can chat about a specific certification. But till then, thank you so much. Have a great day. I will see you guys tomorrow with another amazing hacking journey we'll take. Till then, thank you so much. Keep breathing, keep eating, keep hacking, and keep loving each other and supporting each other. Thank you so much. Have a good one, guys. Jai Shri Ram. Bye. Bye, everyone. Good night or good day.